I will do it. I just won't want to, but I will. Hello and good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to a weekly vlog. Started off the morning by going on a walk. I was actually supposed to go on a walk with my friend, and then I was like halfway to our meeting point and she was like, hey, I'm not coming. And I was like, you know, at least this convinced me to do it. So I was fine with it. This is what I'm wearing to work today, by the way. I got this top from Abercrombie. I think it's so stinking cute. Also, if you did not just see my sliver of stomach, I'm very sunburned. Here, down, bright red, bright red. I actually feel like my sunburn is fading really fast, which I'm really happy about. So I thought I could share with you guys some of the tips that I've learned from TikTok on how to make your sunburn heal faster and recover and not like peel and be gross. Wear your sunscreen, kids, and reapply your sunscreen. I am having a really good day so far. I feel like starting off my day with a walk is like the perfect way to start off my morning. I feel so incredible, but I am a little sleepy, so we have a little caffeination going. Caffeine. We're getting caffeinated with caffeine. This one still is not my favorite flavor, but I still have it. Strawberry sunrise. I had a bagel this morning, all is well. I actually did film a weekend vlog as a last week's vlog because the previous week I was out of town for a work trip Monday through Thursday, and I didn't really have time on Friday to vlog just because I was catching up with so much from being out of town. So I ended up doing a weekend vlog rather than a weekly vlog. So let me know what you guys think of that. If you liked that video, if you didn't. I still haven't edited it, so I have no idea how it's turning out. This week, we're ending the work week early because I'm going to Coachella weekend 2, which is something so unlike me. Like, I think that if you were to know me, I mean, probably even from just watching my videos, but in my personal life, whenever I tell people I'm going to Coachella, they're like, you seem like the last person that would ever go to Coachella. And you would not be wrong by assuming that. I never thought that Coachella would be something I would have any interest in going. I get really overstimulated. I'm like very claustrophobic, so I don't love crowds. You would think like this girl's gonna hate Coachella, but I went last year because I had an amazing opportunity. YouTube invited me. It was like a once in a lifetime opportunity. That weekend was like the most healing, like therapeutic weekend for me. So I associate Coachella now with like healing. I wasn't on any drugs. I did 0 drugs. The most I drank was like a Red Bull margarita. It was so like therapeutic for me. It was like the depths of despair of my life. Like, I was having the worst time possible for my mental health at that moment. Going to Coachella was able to like just be like a breath of fresh air. So I'm really excited to go this year. I'm really excited too to like have a life to come back to that I'm excited for, because last time I was going through so much with my mental health that I was like dreading going back to my everyday life, and I almost felt like I had like Coachella blues, like post Coachella blues. One of my friends said that she gets that, like there's always like a major crash out at the end of the trip every year because you're like, oh my god, I have to go back home, I have to be back in reality. But now I actually really love my reality, so I'm excited to, I don't know, I just have that different experience. But I'm very curious to see what it's going to be like. Still don't know what I'm gonna wear. We have to try on some outfits, you know. Today will be the day for that. We're leaving Thursday. At first I was going to take the entire workday of Thursday off, but I think what I'm going to do is just take a half day, because I am someone who like, I don't like missing stuff. Like, when I was in school, I would be like, I need to go back to school right now if I was sick, because I was like, I'm missing stuff. Like, how am I going to get ahead? How am I going to get an A? How am I going to do anything if I'm not in school? I remember one time we had to like leave in the middle of the day to get my passport photos taken, or my passport like figured out or whatever. And then I was like, can I please go back to school for my last like 1 class period so I don't miss it, so I don't get behind? Like, I am definitely someone who's always been like that. I can't really relax when I know that there's stuff to do and there's stuff I'm missing and being behind on. So that's why I'd rather take a half day than just a full day, just so I can make sure that I'm ahead of the game, prepping for everything. I think it's just my personality, in all honesty. Also, I need to write a very strongly worded letter to my HOA. I will have to tell you guys the tea later on in this vlog. If things don't get fixed, I'm gonna take legal action. That's what I will say. We will be calling a lawyer. I really hope not. I really hope I don't have to, because I don't want to pay for a lawyer, but it is what it is. Also, if you guys did not watch my weekly vlog or my weekend vlog, I don't know how that video is gonna like perform, or if anyone's gonna want to watch it or not, because it's replacing Monday through Friday with just Saturday and Sunday. I don't know. But I did get the cutest little dining table. I'm so thrilled about this. I paid $110 for this. I'm actually sad because I went to find the link and it looks like the price increased, but it was like on sale. And then there was like the one that's like Amazon coupons. It's from Amazon. It's like sturdy. And I built this myself. I think it's so cute. These are from Amazon as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them or not. I kind of wanted a little table runner just to kind of add like a pop of color, but this is just a bistro table. So this is like a 2-seater table. Like 4 people could not sit at this. Compare this to my hand, you know, like a plate would just take up this entire section. I had to get like a small runner and I do really like this. I think it adds some color, but I don't know if I'm obsessed with it. And these I do think I'm going to return. I really loved the ideas of like hydrangeas here. Obviously I'd put it in like a better vase, but I just feel like it's very cheap looking. I do have these fake tulips over here that these look and feel so real. They're kind of getting like yellow over time, like they were more white and they're yellowing, but I'm considering just figuring out something to put here and putting those right there because I just think I need to return the hydrangeas. I just feel like they look so cheap. Like on Amazon, all the reviews said they looked and felt so real and I just feel like they don't. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm feeling them and they just feel very fake, you know? But let me know what you guys think about the table, especially the runner, because I'm not leaving the table. The table's staying. I ended up choosing this tone of wood because I wanted it to tie into those shelves right there because this is just like one giant open space. So I thought this was a nice like tie-in to it to kind of make it more cohesive looking. I don't know. I'm really excited with it. I'm thrilled. I just have like another place to sit and eat or to work or anything like that. I feel like the more amount of seating areas in your house, the better. That's my personal opinion. But I'm in a great mood today. And yeah, let's head over to the office and start our work day. I'm a little nervous right now because I had an idea at work and I thought it was a really great idea. My boss thought it was a great idea and we're like, okay, my computer just, what's going on? Okay, it's back. It just went black for a second. Anyways, everyone thought it was a great idea and so now we're actually having to like execute on it. So I'm having a meeting with somebody who can make my idea a reality and I'm a little nervous because I have like no idea what to do. Like I'm just a girl. I'm just a child. I have no idea what anything is going on. What is nice is it's just me and this one person in the meeting. So if I do mess up or embarrass myself, like my boss and nobody's around to witness it. So for all they know, I killed the meeting and super great. I'm sure I'll go fine. I just have no idea like what to think and do, and yeah, it's like my first time doing this on my own. I've been prepping for the meeting a little bit, but I think that I want to like just double check and kind of confirm everything that I think I know. The meeting starts in 4 minutes. Update: the meeting went really well. The guy seems really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be even better than I originally anticipated, and there's going to be more benefits to it that we can get from it. I feel like I can't like share obviously the idea, but I recently put in my candle warmer right here. I'll link my candle warmer down below. This one has a timer for 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours. And I was like, that's the perfect way to like track my workday. So I have it set for the 8 hours right now. And then I just have this candle that I got for free from Pilates because I did so many classes that I got a free candle. It smells like very like earthy. The workday is now over. I'm going to change into some workout clothes. I technically am still wearing my leggings from this morning when I went on my walk. I didn't sweat at all, so I feel like it's allowed. My favorite instructor changed her teaching schedule, so she does it earlier, so I've been like clocking on earlier so I can leave earlier, which I actually kind of prefer. I really do love starting work earlier because I feel like my brain is a morning person. My energy levels, I don't know if that's a morning person, but I feel like I function better and am more productive and good at my job when it's earlier. So let's change into some workout clothes. As a side note, after my Pilates class, I am picking up a Kitchenaid mixer. So I've been wanting one for a while, but they're just so expensive. And then I looked on Facebook Marketplace and I actually had a few people that I offered bids on. One of them The cheapest one that I could find was $150. And so I asked the lady if she would accept 100 just because I was like, why not? And then I was like, I don't know if I'm offending her, asking for too low. She said no, which understandable. And then somebody else listed it for $90, same exact one, all the attachments. I had them send me a video of it working. And so after my Pilates class, I'm going to pick up my $90 KitchenAid. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. Worked from the video they sent me. I need to stop spending money as I keep spending money, and I'm going out of town this weekend, but I think I'm going to put myself on a little spending freeze from here on out. Only necessities. The thing is, I can justify anything to be a necessity, but like for real though, in this economy, I gotta chill. I can't keep doing what I've been doing, you know? It's not sustainable. But I'm really excited. I want to make so many things in it, but one thing that I like really want to make is homemade butter. It's literally just heavy cream. That's all you need for homemade butter. And then you can also get buttermilk to make pancakes. Like, it just, does it not get better, right? I also want to put some aloe vera on my chest. It's looking a little like red. Another thing that I want to do is learn how to sew, because I would love to be able to like sew my own clothes and my own like home decor, like throw pillows and things like that. Like my envision is to like be able to thrift fabric, blankets, clothes, and then be able to sew them into like pillowcases for my bed or my couch. I feel like I'm like turning into like a stay-at-home like wife that's like a good homestead person, but like I live alone and it's like it's just for me. Like there's no man involved. If I'm being honest, I would do these things for me. I don't know if I would do them for a man. Watch me do these for a man one day though, because I want to start being in my sourdough era, which kind of ruins the whole I'm not going to purchase things because I need to buy stuff for my sourdough. See, this is how I'm saying I could justify anything. I think I'm going to let myself buy sourdough stuff and then stop, pause, you know? I don't need clothes. I don't need, you know, stupid stuff. All I need in life is bread and butter. I hate myself. No, not actually. Someone was saying there's TikTok videos on how to get the bumps out of your hair. And I watched them and I still am like, he's bumpy. I also do need to pick up cash though, because I asked the lady if she does Venmo for the KitchenAid mixer and she said cash only, which understandable. Would I prefer if she did Venmo? Yes, because I don't have any cash. So maybe I will stop by the bank and get some cash on my way to or from Pilates. I'm so mad at myself. This is the second time I've done this. I went to the wrong location. It's at a different location. And I left early so I could get there in time. But guess what? I just have been sitting in my car for the past 10 minutes, just like bopping on my phone waiting to go in. And then I looked and it was the wrong location. I just lost a credit. Okay, everyone, let's find out together. Did I get scammed? Will this work? Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. It doesn't sound good. Should it be making that sound? All I know is that it works. That's all I need. We'll clean all of this up. We'll give this a good scrub down and clean it all. Anybody know what this is? It came with it. Oh! Everyone, welcome to KitchenAid, to my collection of appliances. I just got home from my walk. I tried on all my Coachella outfits. I made a TikTok asking for people's opinions. I feel like they're turning out better than I thought they would. So a win is a win. But I wanted to share with you guys my sunburn routine because I just applied all the products and I'm kind of like letting them soak in before I put on my super cute pajamas. I got some pajamas from, I believe it's Marshall's. And they're like, my friend and I, we actually got matching ones. She got a blue version of this and then I got the yellow because I'm like really into yellow right now. And they're just like granny pajamas and they are so stinking cute. The brand Laura Ashley I think has my favorite pajamas. The yellow ones, I don't know if I got a clip of me wearing the yellow ones this morning. Those are literally the softest pajamas I've ever put on my body in my entire life, and they are Laura Ashley pajamas. I got another pair, so pretty much I don't even know this brand. Like they were at Ross or Marshall's or wherever I got them from, and now I'm a stan. Now I love Laura Ashley. That woman makes an amazing pajama. But anyways, I did not want all my stuff to get like on my pajamas right away, so I'm sitting in my robe kind of letting it all marinate into my skin. So I thought I'd show you guys my routine. So first of all, in the shower, do this like immediately after you tan. Whether or not you are sunburned or not, I find that my tans and my sunburns from the sun like develop throughout the day. Like I usually don't tell that I'm sunburned until later in the day. If I can tell that I'm sunburned when I'm in the sun, that's how I know it's going to be bad, and that was one of the situations that I had for me. Shower off all of the sunscreen, and then you're going to want to apply some aloe vera. Try to get aloe vera that is fragrance dye and alcohol free. Your aloe vera should be clear. This is the Target brand. I mentioned other brands that I like before. I'll link the other one that I got from Amazon down below. That's like more of an organic one. I kind of want to get an aloe vera plant because I'm like, I worship the ground this stuff walks on. My air conditioning's turning on. Hopefully that'll like dry me off. I would recommend applying aloe vera like every single day. Like aloe vera is so good for you. Maybe even apply it when you're not sunburned. I don't know. I really highly recommend getting non-green aloe vera. If it's green, it's artificially dyed. You don't want that. Then you're going to want to put on a lotion. So this one is the Hawaiian Tropics After Sun. You want to moisturize your body. Basically the secret to not like peeling and getting a really, really bad sunscreen that just like, or not sunscreen, sunburn that just like consistently is painful and getting worse, is to moisturize your body as much as possible. Drink as much water as you possibly can, hydrate from the inside out, and hydrate from the outside in. Like I said, Hawaiian Tropics After Sun, this one has aloe vera in it, cocoa butter, and shea butter. I will moisturize my entire body with this pretty much only days that I'm like tanning and sunburning, and if I have like a current sunburn going on. And then I will use like a regular lotion that's not one of these on a day where I'm not laying in the sun or I don't have a sunburn going on. If your sunburn is still bad, I would recommend waiting for all of these to dry. Like wait for this to dry, then apply this. Then wait for this to dry, then apply a really thick moisturizer if you have one. If you don't have one, not a big deal. But if you do have like a really rich, thick moisturizer, put that on. If you don't have one, another option, this is like the granddaddy of all tricks. This is a CeraVe healing ointment. I think that this stuff has really been like the secret that's getting my sunburn to kind of like go away faster, is this stuff. It is kind of like, it's almost like Aquaphor-esque, and you just slather this stuff on before bed. I have it only on the areas where my sunburn is. So my sunburn is like all over my stomach, a little bit on my chest, and then especially like on my legs. And I put so much of that on. I'm waiting for, it's not gonna dry necessarily because it's like a thick, like oily balm. You know what I mean? So it's really not going to fully dry down. I just don't want it to be like super tacky right when I put my pajamas on. But this stuff is, if you're like really, really needing extra hydration as much as possible, this is what I'd recommend. I don't like to put this on my entire body just because I feel like that's kind of overkill and I feel slimy, and I kind of like, I don't want to say I have sensory issues because like I don't know if you have to be diagnosed with sensory issues, and I feel like me diagnosing myself is like insensitive. But so I only just try putting it on like the little areas that do have sunburns and not like drenching my entire body in it. I will drench my entire body in aloe vera and lotion because those dry down decently well. This stuff stays slimy, balmy, oily. Really love this stuff. I think this has been working really well for me. My sunburn is going away so fast, which is so nice because it was like painful because it's like, it's right here. So like every single time I would go pee, and like obviously you like pull your pants down to pee, TMI, we all do it. I was like in pain. Having like the clothes like brush up against my legs was painful. Every time I would like sit and stand, because my skin would like kind of fold when you sit and stand. Whew, painful, but it's getting significantly better. And I'm only on, I got this sunburn on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Like it's, we're still red, we're still crispy, but we're not in excruciating pain, and the redness is like significantly going down. Anyways, I'm gonna make myself a Ninja Creamy right now because I want one. Hello everyone and happy Tuesday. The air conditioning is turning on red as I'm starting to talk. My house, a complete disaster. I wanted to clean it up really quickly before I started my day. Also, as a side note, I went outside yesterday and I got some packages and I was looking at it and I was like, this is so weird. A bunch of Easter stuff was delivered to me and I didn't order it. I was like, these packages must have like come to me by accident. And I was like, this is kind of nice, because the other day I was talking to my mom and I was saying, I was like, if you have any leftover Easter decor that you're not using this year, I would love it. Because my mom has like the most like amazing collection of seasonal decor for like every single like niche little holiday. And I was like, if you don't want any more, I am happy to take it off of your hands. She was like, I don't have anything. Then this Easter stuff was delivered. And then I was like, oh my gosh, like this kind of is working out perfectly. But then I was like, I kind of feel awful because somebody clearly ordered this and it wasn't me. And so I was texting my mom about it and I was like thinking, and I was like, do I like return all of this? I probably should, like that's probably the right thing to do. And then I sent it to my mom and my mom was like, I ordered those for you. And I was like, what? She's like, I ordered those for you. And I was like, that's so kind. I'll show you guys what she got me. Apparently there's another thing in the mail still, but I'm like, that's so sweet. First of all, this adorable table runner. This table is pretty small, so I folded it in half, but it is so stinking cute. And then a bunch of these little bunnies that come with this twine. I kind of put them all over. They're literally so cute and they're white, and I was like, I could low-key like paint or draw on them in like pastels to make them kind of stand out more and be super cute. But they are literally adorable. And then like I said, apparently there's more coming, but I don't know what it is. Also, I got my sourdough starter in the mail. The one that I got is the Southern Sourdough Co. I will link this down below. I got it off of TikTok Shop, but you can also get it off of Amazon. Where's my starter? Oh, there it is. This is Eve. I've decided that I'm going to name my sourdough Clara Dough, like Clara Bow from Taylor Swift, but Clara Dough. I thought that was so cute. But since I'm going out of town, I'm not going to start until I get back because I don't want to like start something I can't finish. But I am literally obsessed with this tablescape. I think it is so stinking cute. Very thankful for you, Mom. Thank you so much. This made my day, and I definitely will be leaving this out way past Easter because I think it's so cute not to. But I did just pick up my kitchen a little bit and I feel significantly better after doing that because I was feeling overwhelmed and stressed. Finish up therapy after my work day, and then I've been packing a little bit for Coachella. It's obviously like multiple days away, but I like to just kind of have like a baseline of things packed and then kind of do the last minute things the day before. I just find that kind of makes me feel less anxious about it. I was talking to my therapist about this, and I'm curious if you guys have had any experiences with this. I clearly am in a much better mental place than I used to be. 6 months ago, I was struggling. I was down bad. Actually, I've been at my job for 6 months now, so let's say 7 months ago. I will say, like, even after I got my job, I wasn't like happy right away, so it took some time to like, not that I wasn't happy with my job, but like going from like the depths of despair to feeling better. Like there's some time in between. You don't just like jump from here to here overnight. Anyways, that's beside the point. What I've been talking to my therapist about is I think this is the longest I've ever been happy for, and I feel like I'm giving myself permission to be happy, but there is this huge fear of mine that I'm going to lose all of it. Like something's going to happen, because I understand that like life, it ebbs and it flows, and you're not going to be happy forever. Like there's things are going to come up in life, whether it's out of your control, whether it's in your control. Like sometimes things happen, and I feel like I've been really paranoid recently about something bad is eventually going to happen, something that will make me sad, something that will make me not as happy as I currently am. And I feel like I'm so paranoid and anticipating that something is going to turn around and like make me not as happy, because that's just the way that life goes. Like I've very much so accepted like that will happen eventually. I know that I'm not going to be this happy for the rest of my life. Like it's just not possible, but I'm so paranoid about it. I'm really paranoid about being laid off again. Obviously the economy, and there's lots of layoffs going. This is around the same time last year when I was laid off. Like I have no reason to suspect that they're doing layoffs or that they'll do layoffs. Like there's no reasoning behind it other than just straight paranoia. And it's like I'm trying to control something that I can't control is essentially what the whole gist of this all is. And I'm really struggling with that because I'm having a really hard time, like, I don't know, like I'm trying to prepare myself for something bad happen, but then when I'm preparing myself for something bad to happen, I'm not being truly happy. I'm not living in the moment. Like, it's kind of ruining my quality of life that I'm constantly just like bracing myself for the worst, and I need to stop doing that. And I just like I've been struggling finding a way to accept that a lot of things are out of my control and I can just live in the moment, because for a while I was just living in the moment. Like, I wasn't worried about bad things happening, but I feel like I've been happy for so long, and it feels like wrong and weird to say that I've been happy for a good amount of time now, that I'm like, okay, like something bad is due to happen now, like my time's up. Like I feel like not that I don't deserve to be this happy for this long, because I do feel like everyone deserves it, but it just hasn't been my usual life and my experience to have such prolonged joy. That sounds so sad to say, but it's true. Like, life happens, and I keep like reiterating that point that like things out of your control happen to you, for you, with you, I don't know. But that was like the number one thing that I've been talking to my therapist about, is like, how do I kind of let go of these paranoias and fears and just let life happen? And it's easier said than done, especially when you've like wired your brain to work this way your entire life. Like, I'm truly just trying to like protect myself, but protecting myself from bad is robbing me of the joy of the present. You know what I mean? Trying to like predict the future, brace myself for the future, is taking away myself in the present moment. That, I think, is the perfect way to explain what I'm going through right now. Yeah, yikes, I don't know. So I've really been struggling with that, and it's weird because it's like this is the first time in a while that I've like struggled with something, which sounds stupid. I was struggling with something every day before, but just having a really great past 5 4 whatever months, there hasn't been anything bad happen yet. And I'm like, I've had like small conflicts or things that have gone wrong, or, you know, days where I'm angry or sad, but for the most part, like, I'm doing good. But it's like, I know this isn't going to last, and it's like, stop thinking that, Keegan. Stop with that mindset, because all you're doing is like manifesting, dare I say, for something bad to happen. Okay, I need to stop yapping. Actually, I think I'm gonna go yap to you in another room. What do you say about that? I will say, me being paranoid about being laid off, completely out of my control. Again, no reason to be paranoid about that. There hasn't been any signals that that's going to happen. I do feel like in my last job that I was laid off in, like, not to say that there were signals, but there weren't not signals. Like, I was very aware that the company wasn't succeeding the way that they needed to be. But I do think that I'm going to talk to my boss. I have my one-on-one tomorrow, and I think that I'm just gonna like tell her my fear. I don't even know. I feel like I want to say it in the right way. Like, I just want to let you know, like, I'm paranoid about this. Like, well, maybe I shouldn't. I'm going back and forth. Whatever. I'll decide to do what I decide to do. I have a few videos I need to edit. I have 2 videos I need to edit. One of them I need to edit by tonight, so that's something I need to do. Oh, thank God. I literally said thank God out loud. My friend and I were gonna go to the gym today, and I'm just not feeling it. I have a lot to do. I have to edit a video. I'm like just kind of feeling all over the place today, and I texted her and I was like, I'm not really feeling the gym today, but if you are, I'll do it. And she was like, I'm glad you said that, because I'm not really feeling it either. And I was like, thank God, yes. I love when we're on the same page. I love when we don't want to go to the gym together. I do really want to start getting into lifting weights. One of my friends, I met her at the gym, and she lifts weights and she's so impressive, and I want to like have her teach me. She just is like so impressive. But I also am like, that's kind of a lot to ask. Another thing too, I said I was gonna stop spending money, and I said the only thing that I am going to spend money on is my sourdough starter kit. So I did get a sourdough starter kit. It has everything. We got the bowls, we got like so many tools and bags, we got our sourdough starter jar. But like literally after this, I know I will be spending money on like food and stuff at Coachella. We're not buying any more clothes, we're not buying any more anything. Like, we are like on a spending freeze. That we can't keep doing it. We're on a spending freeze. I'm not gonna ball out hard at Coachella. That's not what I need to do. I also am not planning on drinking at Coachella. That's my goal as well. Not my goal. I'm literally planning that I'm not going to drink, so I'm not going to do it, which will save me a ton of money, because alcohol is really expensive. Like, if I were to go to dinner and get a cocktail and a dinner and a meal, The cocktail is the same price as the meal, which is absolutely insane. It doubles the price, and we're pretty much only going to be buying dinner there, so it's like one meal. It's still going to be expensive regardless, but I am on a spending freeze from here on out. I think that I go through habits and phases where I spend no money and then I spend a ton of money, just like buying things over and over and over and over, and just am very much so an all or nothing person, and I would really love to work on kind of an all or something mindset. Something that I did order that was delivered are my chairs for my dining room table. I'm so excited. I think I mentioned this. I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys or to a different vlog, but I originally bought them. They were a good deal. The next day I saw that they were $30 off, and it was past business hours, so I just reordered them. So now I have 2 sets of them, and I'm gonna return the first one so I can get $30 off, because it was past business hours, and I was worried that like the sale would, because it was on Amazon, like sometimes there's sales on Amazon for like only one day, and so in my mind I'm like, well, I'm gonna return it, so I'm getting that money back, and now I just like pretty much saved $30. Although my bank account is more negative now, I'm saving $30 in the long run. But now that I'm thinking of it, I'm like, oh my god, I'm physically going to have to return these, and they're so heavy. The box really heavy. I've left it outside because I have been procrastinating bringing it in here. I will do it. I just won't want to, but I will. Don't doubt me. I feel like I have been really irresponsible though. Like, this is something that I really want to work on more, is being more intentional about my spending. I just feel like there's areas in my life where I've been irresponsible recently, and you can't always be everything all the time, but I should be more responsible. Also, I literally cannot get over how cute the table runner that my mom sent me is. I keep staring at it and it's so cute, and I'm definitely going to keep it up way past Easter because I think it's adorable. It's so stinking cute. It looks so good on my dining table. Oh, my friend sent me an audio message. I need to listen to that. It's 1 minute and 10 seconds long. And then I think for dinner I'm going to make, I made this last night, but I got these Trader Joe's teriyaki chicken. They're like pineapple teriyaki chicken meatballs. They're pre-cooked. These things are delicious. I had broccoli and rice to eat these with, and then I drizzle it with a little bit of Japanese barbecue sauce. Literally so good. These things are so flavorful, and if you have chicken anxiety, I think this is great for you because these are pre-cooked and all you need to do is just heat them up. Absolutely delicious. I can see myself buying those and repurchasing them a ton more times. Anyways, I'm gonna put all my stuff away, and then I literally cleaned off my kitchen island this morning, and now it's like a disaster again. I feel like I'm being really hard on myself right now. Okay, I'm just gonna take a step back and just like breathe, and I'm like nitpicking myself apart when it comes to like my happiness, my spending, all of that. I think we can like go through phases where we're like very critical of ourselves. I need to have more empathy for myself. I treat other people better than I treat myself. I'd love to work on that. I'm trying to work on that in therapy. Also today in therapy, I realized I had an issue that I didn't even know I had. Also, as it turns out, I'm not done yapping. I told my therapist how I'm starting sourdough, and she's like, I want to start sourdough. And I was like, what if we do it together? So now we're gonna do sourdough together. It's so funny. I was like, we can be sourdough friends and figure out this journey together. So yeah. Hello and good morning. Happy Thursday. I just want to be honest. Yesterday I was so overwhelmed and stressed because I had so much to do that I did not vlog. I was literally up until midnight working on stuff. I had 3 ads that I needed to film for sponsorships, and I was like, oh, I'll just film them after work. It'll take me like 2 hours. No, it took me 5. It took me 5 hours to film and edit them. I still have a video that I need to get edited and up before Monday, so I'm gonna have to like edit on the car ride to Coachella, which I feel like it's kind of rude when you're like on a road trip with people to be like, I'm gonna put on my headphones in and not at all talk to you for hours. But it is what it is. I'm cleaning up my house just a little bit so when I get back home it's not like a disaster, because it quite literally was a disaster. But I was just so overwhelmed yesterday. It was bad. Like I could not even vlogged if I wanted to try because I was so scatterbrained and like anxiety ridden. Also yesterday I had a discovery that I'm not proud of. I don't know if you guys can see. No, I don't think you can, all my trash. So yesterday I got nachos from Cafe Rio for dinner because I was like, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I don't think I have time to cook. I just like want a comfort meal because I was just feeling really anxious. I made a TikTok about this. You know how like everybody always says like, oh, when you start eating healthier, like junk food doesn't taste as good, takeout doesn't taste as good. I always was like, they're lying. Like there's no way that people are actually believing that. Like they're convincing themselves that healthy food tastes better when like it doesn't. Yesterday I had Cafe Rio nachos, which is arguably like one of my favorite meals ever. It was disgusting. It was not good. It made me feel so sick. I'm not feeling well today. I was not feeling well last night. My body hurts. My stomach was really hurting, and I was just like, were all these people right? That like junk food, and I don't even consider like it junk food, just, you know, processed takeout food doesn't taste as good. And I'm kind of upset about it because I didn't want that to be true. I didn't think it was true. I don't want to be one of those people that's like eating blah 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 healthier, it tastes so much better than eating junk food. Because like I love takeout, I love eating junk food, and I'm like, I don't want to like ruin this for myself. But my stomach really hurts today because of it, and I'm struggling. It's weird. I feel like I haven't even been eating like quote unquote healthy, but like I just have not been eating out as much. Also, when I made the TikTok, someone commented, they're like, you shouldn't like restrict yourself and like cut out all unhealthy foods. I haven't been cutting out any foods. I've just been trying to eat at home more, and then in doing that I've been eating out less. Obviously the more you eat at home, the less you eat out. And so I don't know if I've like unintentionally been cutting out foods without meaning to. I don't feel like I have. It was so unfortunate, and I'm just like, is this gonna like ruin eating my favorite meals for me now that I'm eating at home more? Again, I wouldn't even consider myself eating like quote unquote healthier, because I eat like frozen chicken tenders every day for lunch because I love them, but I just haven't been getting takeout and eating out as much. And I'm like, has my stomach always hurt like that after takeout, or is it like a newer thing? Like, was I just so used to my stomach feeling like that all the time that now that I've been eating at home more, my stomach doesn't feel like that, so I'm more aware of it? Or is it because I'm eating at home more now that my stomach is hurting? Does that make sense? Like, I don't know, like, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Oh, I just broke a nail. I wonder if I have a little nail file in here. I do! But yeah, I'm like, I don't want to ruin all my favorite foods by eating too healthy. My current struggle, in case you're wondering. I'm probably not going to feel well at all though, because I will be eating out like pretty much this entire trip that I'm leaving on later today. I think we're leaving like around noonish. I need to finish packing. I had so much to do yesterday. Film, edit those ads, pack. I had an entire weekly vlog, which I did not end up doing. I prepped it all so I could do it in the car. I had other stuff I needed to do too. What was the other stuff I needed to do? Also, I got a really big project at work that's due like noon when I get back. So I started it, but I don't feel like I feel like I might have to like work on it at nighttime when I get back on Monday. It's a really big project. It's a great opportunity for me to be able to be on this project. The timing of it's not great with me being on PTO, but I said I would make it work. So they were like, it's okay. And I was like, no. No, if anyone's gonna make something work, it's me. That's just like who I am as a person, you know? Also, all my windows are closed, so I'll have everything ready to go when I leave. My room is still a mess, but it was like 10 times more of a disaster earlier. Okay, let's get all of these last minute things packed and ready to go. I feel really overwhelmed. Also with the project that I have, like, I know how to do it, but I'm like, I don't know how I want to like visually lay everything out and like how I want to present all the data. That's what I'm struggling with the most, and I'm hoping that having some days off of looking at it will help me. I don't know if that's really going to work the way that I want it to or not, but I don't know. Okay, shoving everything in last minute. I really hope that I did not forget anything. Is there a good chance that I forgot things? Absolutely. But I'm just a girl. Okay. Do we think this will all fit and zip? I think it will. The suitcase is like slightly broken, so. What do I have in here? Okay. Okay. This is the current issue we have. Oh no. I don't know if you can see it in there. My Alex Earl light just turned on. I don't want that to be like on the entire time and then die. Is that gonna like... I don't know. I guess when we open this we'll find out. Okay. Zipped. I probably forgot a lot of stuff, but we don't even want to like manifest that right now. Okay, now for my carry-on, my little backpack. I have all my like makeup, skincare, hair care stuff in here. Then we'll do chargers. We'll do my laptop, my external hard drive. Yeah. I think that I'm gonna try to keep my laptop charged for as long as possible. I'm afraid I'm going to forget it in doing that. So let's just really hope that I don't. I have my portable charger here. Have a little case for it because if this thing gets destroyed, I cry. Zip that up, throw that in here. Is that gonna zip? Yeah, we're getting there, guys. Slowly but surely, everything is kind of coming together at the very last second, I hope. My phone charger, throw that in there. I have a little like wall outlet thing. All I need is my laptop and then just my last charger, I think, and then I think we'll be ready to go. I kind of want to pick up the rest of my room. Like, this is all still a disaster. I have my tickets I took them out of here. Let me just double check. This is how they send you your wristbands. Yeah. And I was thinking I want a scrapbook, so this would all be great stuff to scrapbook with. I have this little card my sweet coworker gave me. How nice of her. I feel bad that I like literally threw it on the floor. Also, I decided that I want to hang up all my pajamas because I am just so obsessed with matching pajamas. I have all my like spaghetti strap ones and then like my regular t-shirt ones. These are all shorts. They're so soft. I know I was like ranting about how much I love these earlier today, but yeah, I was like, now I want to hang them up instead of just having them in my drawer because I want to see them because they're so cute. My newest obsession. This is my charger for my work laptop. I was considering bringing my work laptop, but I don't think I'm going to. I feel like there is so much that I'm forgetting, but at the same time, nothing is coming to mind right now. Anything in here that I'm forgetting? I hope not. I really, really hope not. Can you guys tell that I am a total and complete anxious traveler? Oh, I think I want to bring this. I love this little claw clip. You can get it at Target. I use it all the time for everything, just to put my hair back because I'm somebody who hates having my hair touching. But I think I'm going to make my bed just so when I get home, I feel like when your house is clean, when you get home from a vacation, it feels so much nicer. There is like a huge pile of trash and like random miscellaneous stuff right here, which we just won't look at it. Okay, I recently have stopped having as much throw pillows just because I feel like I don't really have any cute ones that I've been wanting to use. And making my bed is so much easier now that I don't have like a million pillows. But I do love the look of a million pillows. Is this the cutest thing in the world? No. Am I okay with it? Yes. I want to clean up my closet just a little bit. Also, I don't know if you can tell, I'm tan. I self-tanned last night. My sunburn was peeling, and so it does not look good, but that's okay. You win some, you lose some. I say that quite often. And I think I'm just gonna move this big suitcase like over here to the side of the room that's like not right when you walk in the door, and then I'll move the suitcase that I'm bringing over here. Is this heavy? A little bit. I have like a ton of returns that I need to do when I get home, so that's that. I also have a lot of trash bags that I need to throw out before I leave. Casually, subtly loaded my dishwasher this morning so I can run that while I'm gone. These are my trash bags I need to throw away. A lot. Ooh, who's texting me? Is it the people I'm going on the trip with? I'll be honest, I didn't want to bring all of my supplements. You guys know that I feel like I probably take a million supplements in a day, but I got this thing recently. And it's just like a little teeny tiny travel pill pack, which is so nice. Like, compare it to my hand, so small. My other pill organizer is huge, but everything that I'm bringing in here is just my medication, my Prozac. I'm also bringing propanol, which is like anxiety medication in case I'm like feeling really anxious in the crowd. And then I have probiotics in here because I feel like when you're on vacation, you never have enough fiber in your body and you always like, you know, need it. So I'm bringing this with me. I think this will be really convenient, and it's so teeny tiny. I also am so glad that I was like looking through my drawers because I found this fan that I bought literally for this trip, and I'm planning on like keeping it and being able to like use it when I do like makeup setting spray or something like that. But it'll be so convenient, and it's cute and pink. The one annoying thing is it doesn't fit in my belt bag, so I won't be able to bring my belt bag, which is what I was hoping to do. But you win some, you lose some, and I'm fine with that. I would rather be burning hot with the belt bag, you know? So I think I have everything. I hope. I just threw away all my trash, and then I brought inside my dining room chairs, which I still need to build, but I'm not doing that today. There is a huge part of me that like wants to, but these are the dining room chairs that I got. I wanted something simple, and I wanted something that I could tuck in to kind of save room, because although the table's in big, I have a feeling like the chairs and everything will take up a lot of space. Also, remember how I said that my mom got me other Easter stuff? Look how cute this little guy is that she got me. This was like a little pack, and then it also came with this, which is cute, with this, and then like if you see that little car right there, that little happy Easter sign. I think there's another one that I put somewhere else. Easter will be over by the time. Oh, I need my necklace. Oh my gosh, I was gonna go play with my emotional support necklace. I don't know about you guys, but I have this necklace that I wear every single day, and whenever I'm feeling slightly anxious, I play with it. And if I don't have it, I feel like I'm panicking. So I'm so glad I remembered this. I really only take it off to self-tan. This is from Missouri. I don't think they sell this exact one, but I'll link one that's very similar down below that my mom actually has because I got her it for Christmas. I will say Missouri is expensive, but I wear this every single day for the past like year and a half, I would say. Not rusty rusted, not whatever they call them, you know, getting bad. And it's just such a good like everyday staple necklace. So like that is like the one thing that I could see myself justifying spending that kind of money on, is something that I wear literally every single day. But the thing that sucks is like you don't know you're gonna wear it every single day when you get it. You don't know. I'm trying to think of everything else. I'm gonna bring my toothpaste because my travel toothpaste tastes gross and it ruins my day every day. I'm like kind of just pacing around panicking for literally no reason.